The city has committed to an ambitious climate goal. Our primary goal is reducing community-wide greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2040. Equity was at the core of this study, and it informed our engagement strategies and the study development because our underserved populations are disproportionately impacted by poor air quality in our region. So we really want to make sure that we develop strategies that will benefit all of our residents across the region. And we also really wanted to make sure that we understood the challenges that our underserved communities will face as we transition to electrified transportation.
The outreach plan itself, especially in regards to the public and the community, was co-developed with community equity leaders and the city itself, and just trying to figure out how to be strategic about our approach.
During that process, we really learned that the more is not necessarily better when it comes to engaging residents, and that quite a lot of engagement had already been done around some of these topics in Salt Lake City.
We utilized existing outreach results wherever it existed. We were fortunate enough to have the Aspire group at Utah State University, which is a electrification transportation research group, had recently done a pretty in-depth survey that asked a lot of the questions we were asking.
The main theme of the community, of the feedback that we received from the community, was the gap in knowledge about electrified transportation. We can summarize that in 2 questions. Is it easier and is it cheaper?
Only 3% of the survey respondents felt like they had enough information to make an informed decision about whether or not to buy an electric vehicle.
Communities on the west side of Salt Lake City were pretty burned out, had experienced a lot of engagement fatigue, especially with a lot of projects that would go out, ask questions, use that information to inform their studies, projects, whatever, and not hear anything back.
The input that we received from stakeholders and from community members in Salt Lake City helped us to identify these kind of 4 focus areas for action: advocacy, convening and collaboration, community adoption, charging infrastructure, and the medium and heavy duty vehicles.
We are also using the results of this study to figure out where and how to roll out more charging infrastructure across the city, with a focus on our underserved communities, as well as in areas of the city where people may not have access to home charging.
One lesson that planners could learn from this project would be tapping into the resources that are available, look into the local universities, look into other efforts that may be in a slightly different area from what you're working in, see what's out there, see what's available, and tapping into the community, especially the leaders themselves, not necessarily the electeds, but more the well-known people in the community that just know what's going on, have their ear to the ground.
If we can achieve all this, then we will have healthier, more vibrant communities, and we'll also be able to reach our climate goals and improve our air quality.